What is up, guys? It's Carlos, and today I want to share with you guys 3 simple ways you can meet people, make new friends while you're traveling. And I've applied and used this to meet people from all over the world. So you can use this whether you're traveling or going to a new place for one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, it doesn't matter. You can apply all of this, and I hope you can take something away from it. So yeah, the first tip is just start a conversation. You never know what can happen by opening up a friendship, opening up a relationship by just starting a conversation. And it's really simple. You could be anywhere, a restaurant, and ask, hey, what did you order? I've never been here before. Thai food, what's good on the menu? Or you could be in your hotel, in your hostel, hanging out, and just someone sitting beside you. Hey, do you know where's any good places to go around here? I've been here for a couple days. What do you recommend? Where have you been? So just by starting a conversation, it's really powerful because you never know where that could lead. Who knows? You guys might get along, you might have good feeling, good vibes, and you might just decide to check out a landmark, go to a new spot, right? Just by talking with someone. So starting a conversation, and if you're not a social person, I totally understand because we're not all outgoing social people, but it's still really easy to ask a question. Hey, do you know where I could go around here? Do you know where's a good place to visit? And honestly, the opportunities are endless. You never know where this could take you. And just a funny story about starting a conversation. I think it was my first or second day when I just arrived in Australia, in Sydney, and I knew absolutely nobody. It was my first time ever leaving Canada, my first time ever leaving the country, and I was just thinking in my mind, like, holy shit, like, I'm actually here, I'm actually doing this, but I don't know a single person. So I went down like in the kitchen one day and I was just making food. It was probably my second day there, and on the table I was eating at, there was another guy. He looked about the same age as me, so I was like, hey, why not talk to him? So I was like, hey man, have you been to the Opera House before? Do you know how I could actually get there? And it turns out it was his second or third day as well. And he was like, I think I know how to get there. Why don't we just go? And I was like, let's do it right now. Let's just go to the Opera House. So I started a conversation with this person that I've never met before. But at the end of the day, we really got along, and we actually ended up traveling for the next 3 or 4 months because we just happened to have good friendship, right? And that just goes to show the most unexpected person, the most random situation, you never know who you're gonna meet. My second tip for you, if you want to meet new people and make new friends when you're traveling, would be to stay somewhere social. Okay, hotels are great, they're comfortable, but you don't meet many people staying in hotels. If you want to make new friends, meet interesting people, what has worked for me the most is by staying at guest houses where there's dorms, staying at hostels, especially where it's a different feeling when you're in a hostel. People are there to have fun, people are there to explore and meet new people. So staying at a hostel, staying at even a bed and breakfast, these are all very social environments where you can easily meet new people. And by staying at hostels, first, they're cheap, but this is probably where I've met 80% of my fellow travelers. Okay, so easy way to meet people when you're staying at a hostel or somewhere social is if there's a common area, a lounge room, same thing. Start up a conversation. Ask if there's any tours around. See where they've been. Maybe there's some cool tips they can say. Be like, hey, do you know any good spots around here? Or if you're going to a new place in a few days, or if you're thinking of going to a different city, say, hey, have you been to Mexico City before? Do you know any good places I should stay there? and then again you're starting a conversation. But by staying in social places, social atmospheres like hostels, bed and breakfast, guest houses, it makes it a lot easier to build relationships with people. This is how I've met tons and tons of my friends, even though I've been solo traveler in all the countries I've been to. Even remote places, there's always other travelers you can meet. So by staying in these social environments, hostels, dorms, makes it really easy to meet like-minded people who are like you, and in turn you can meet other fellow travelers to partner up with, go to the next destination, and day by day you meet more people, your travel network grows bigger. It's really crazy how it works. Stay somewhere social and I promise you it'll be very easy to meet new friends, meet new travelers. So the last tip, and probably one of the most exciting ones, is say yes more often. Because you'll be getting lots of people asking you if you want to go check out this new site. Hey, do you want to go out grab food here? Hey, should we rent out bicycles and bike around the city just to get to know it a bit better? Say yes every time, because A, you'll be exploring, you'll be doing something new, you'll be doing something different. But B, by saying yes, same thing, you're meeting new people, you're creating a new friendship. And you know, like I've been saying, you never know where that will lead you. You never know if it could be a lifelong friend that you'll visit every year in Europe, right? So say yes more often. A great example of this is I was in Cambodia one time, and 2 weeks before I had made some great friends. We had really great times, and they were all heading to the full moon party in Koh Phangan in Thailand. But me personally, I was like, I want to stay a few more weeks in Cambodia. I want to see what else there is to do. After a while, after a few days, a few of these friends that I met, it was 4 of us in total, they were reaching out to me and they're like, hey Carlos, why don't you come to the full moon party? I mean, you should come check it out. It's gonna be really fun. I was in Cambodia and I was like, I want to stay here for a little bit longer. I want to see what else there is. But I actually gave it some thought and I was like, you know what? Like, when else am I gonna have this opportunity with the same people at this time? And it all just kind of clicked. And I was like, why not? Why not? Let's go to Thailand, let's go to Koh Phangan, let's go to the full moon party. And it was one of the best decisions I made, just instantaneous, just by saying yes. And usually it's the things that you don't plan that turn out the best. And that's what happened. For the next 2 weeks, all 4 of us stuck together. We were a solid group. We had an awesome time, and I'm so glad that I took the jump and decided to say yes. Hey, why not? Let's check out Thailand, let's go to another country and get this thing done. Those are the 3 tips that I wanted to share with you, and this is some of the most effective stuff that I've used in all the countries I've been to. If you don't know, like, I have traveled Southeast Asia, Australia, I was just in Central America, I was in Colombia as well. So these are things that I've used to build up friends all across the world, and I hope you learned something from it. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, if it was educational, if it was entertaining. Leave a comment below, let me know where's your next trip that you're planning to. What do you use to meet new people at home or when you're in a new country? Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if this was helpful, and have an awesome day. Keep learning, keep traveling, keep exploring. Peace. We survived!